Stay if you are a beginner in trading, but only if you're curious about technical analyses. There might also be some secret money saving tips if I come up with one or more. We're back at it again, sharing with you 7 hacks that is specifically trading related. We'll call it the beginner protocols to become a consistent trader. Like, who wants to spend hundreds and thousands just to get started with trading when you don't even know if you do like it yet? Angie's here, your reasonable noob guide, student of trading, currently at week 9. Welcome! This is part 2 of the 2-part micro-series by your one and only. It is recommended that you first prime yourself before getting started with these hacks. If you haven't already done so, the link for part 1 is at the description or somewhere in this video. Let's get to it. It's okay to be clueless 9 weeks ago, but the only thing that makes it okay is if you decided to no longer be clueless. So learn the basics to kickstart your trading journey ASAP. Google the crap out of this topic, but for more than 30 minutes. Unlike me, concentrate on the terminology. Familiarize yourself with the terminologies. I cannot stress how important this is because down the line, you need to be able to understand what the strategy is telling you. So don't be like this fool who just went ahead looking for strategies first thing. As you will soon find out or already have, you can trade the news or the technicals, meaning trends, patterns, and so forth. Yes, there are indeed various ways that technical analyses can branch out to. But hey, it's totally up to you to explore and play with other styles, like the Fibonacci or moving averages when you're a beginner. Personally, I chose a form of technical analysis that is price action focused. Honestly, I didn't see myself relying on the news regularly. Although, of course, don't ignore major news like the 2008 crash or Brexit. I'd really just rather do chart work and couldn't be bothered to look at so much data either. So when this price action strategy presented itself, I bit that bait. Yes, there are tons of patterns, and as a beginner, you want to memorize all of them. I did. Do I use all of them at my current stage? No, which is absolutely true. Now that I am doing consistent chart work every morning, let me share the ones that have been pulling the best results for me. Bulls and bear flags, double top and double bottoms, upward and downward channels, and with candles, I haven't even really applied it to my analysis. So can you imagine the potential results when you apply all of them together? And obviously these are information that you can acquire for free. People have been giving these away for free. Different broker sites explain these patterns. Other YouTube creators share their insights openly and some in more detail. Just that as a beginner, be aware of this potential to information overload. So if you feel that you're stuck and you don't want to go through all of that, I truly believe that this will be a good start to begin with. Now, start your chart work under the influence of LSD. This is specifically for your first meeting with the charts. Not the LSD you probably got excited about, but the look, spot, and doodle. Investigate the chart, spot the patterns, and draw using the basic drawing tools. This will get your eyes and brains used to looking at these type of information. Then it will become second nature or automatic. Now, be patient with the use of drawing tools. This can take a while, ranging from 1 minute to 1 week, mainly because you need to be friends with the trading chart software that you are using. I personally use TradingView. There are plenty of tutorials out there, but beware of some who require you to subscribe for a fee just to grab their template. Like, one day, I promise to share my TradingView settings and even give you a mini tutorial. But if you think you can figure it out now and already interested, I shall leave a link for you to sign up with TradingView below. Trading in the zone. Just so you know, I did buy a strategy and learned about technical analyses before I read Trading in the Zone. My advice to you is to definitely read Trading in the Zone after you have some clue about technical analyses, because it has many important reference to it in key parts. My only minor regret is that I read this holy trading book after I bought my first strategy. If I was to do it again, I would have read Trading in the Zone before I invested in a strategy. This way, my mentality would have already been primed and my learning curve would have been way more productive. If you decided to invest, there are communities that provide you mentorship and guidance. This is absolutely true. As you can see, I did not recommend this at the very top because these courses and strategies are way too heavy on the info. Hence why I'm having mini strokes. If only this me now existed before I started all of this and told me this sequence, I would be less brain dead and I wouldn't have hated trading on certain days. Now, there are some of you who won't like joining communities and prefer to learn by yourselves and for free. Honestly, this is also doable, though it may take longer to become consistent. Still, there are creators who've been giving away free strategies for years. The only difference is that they may not all be delivering it that well, so you're really not absorbing the useful material. That is especially true if you have anywhere near my attention span, which is much like Dory's. It takes a lot to keep me focused and listening to anything because I am after a certain point and I am after it now. That's the difference between paid programs and free ones. The paid programs really put time, effort, and structure to make your money's worth. Some even give you your own schedule. They even seem they will be holding your hand throughout. At the end of the day, it is up to you. Angie's just here to lay the downloads up front and to show you the various options. If you really do it anywhere near this reasonable noob tells you, this will be your literal first step in your own trading journey. Steps 1 to 6 are the activities you can do to get started. And hack 1, aka the trading noob prep chart, will somehow ensure that you will keep going at it. The effect? Boosting your learning curve, which I wish I had. Seriously, if this was clear to me before starting to trade, I wouldn't have been procrastinating as much as I have in the past 9 weeks. I would have been more productive. If you got to this part of the video, then I might actually be getting through to you. So as my main request, try to not take it for granted, because I seriously regret not having this type of perspective when I first started. So ladies and gentle humans, we will all regret something in life, but we can maybe choose which ones we will regret, right? YOLO? If you found any form of value in this micro series and feel it is worth sharing, then you must subscribe and like, even literally share. This can really help out our fellow beginners out there. So make it easier for YouTube to make the content easier to find for them. Apparently that's how it works. But I'm still new, so maybe it's all just voodoo. More importantly, there are more contents coming up, so subscribe to get notified. Remember to write up your questions in the comments below or slide into the DMs if you need. Links will be at the description. And because you're still